All right, y'all, I got a big decision to make. That's right, y'all. I got a big decision to make, and I mean big in the literal sense. A couple of months ago, I did a video on the Legendary Beast Studios 1/3 scale Hulk to go with their Avengers line. It was really a Comic-Con tease overseas. They had a convention, and now the statue is up for pre-order. There are multiple versions. We're going to look at the cost. We're going to check out the dimensions and some pictures in studio of the Incredible Hulk statue. Let's jump into it. All right, guys. So there are 3 different versions of our green skin gladiator. We're going to start with the first appearance, the classic Jack Kirby inspired portrait. And let's take a look at these dimensions and prices first, because we didn't have that last time I did this video. So this guy stands about 99 centimeters tall. That puts him just shy of 39 inches. A 1/3 scale Hulk. You knew he was going to have some presence to him. The depth looks to be just under 51 centimeters, so that means just about 20 inches. And then the width is about 71 centimeters, going to put him just shy of 28 inches wide. So those are the dimensions on the piece, and we've got the price tag. So for all 3 of these regular Green Hulk versions, it comes in at 2,999 Singapore dollars, which translates to roughly 2,200 USD. So we have the price, we have the dimensions, and then here we have this classic portrait. I am an old school comic guy. I love first appearance portraits. I love statues that resemble the first cover a character ever appeared on, and I think they really nailed this Jack Kirby inspired portrait. You've got the green eyes, those big gritted teeth, and I love how they kind of did a mock-up of a comic book cover. You can see the Hulk trade dress on top. He's a little bit faded in the background, and then more of the body. Amazing job on the paint here. You see the veins going through his skin. You see the muscle detail and the skin texture. The paint applications look great. And then going to the hand, you have great detail on the nails on his left hand, and then the right hand, he's got that clenched fist, huge clenched fist. And then you have the tattered purple jeans. They're ripped. You can see his skin underneath. So that looks amazing. Here goes the money shot. This really looks like a modernized version of Hulk 1. You have that explosion in the background, the gamma radiation, and now we can start to see some of the base. I love how Legendary Beast has been doing these storytelling bases. They started it with Thor, and they've continued it with other pieces. Right here, you can kind of see the evolution of man, but with the Hulk version on that bronze sub base. Then you have that yellow trim, giving a nod to the laboratory that transformed him into the Hulk. And then the desert sand that he's standing on top of, which is always synonymous with the Incredible Hulk. Here's a great picture too, really showing his width and the mass of this character. You can see those quads busting through his ripped jeans here. And again, just that paint application looks incredible, from the light to dark greens, the muscle movement in his shoulders, his traps, looks amazing. So that's the first option. Then we go to the second option, which is the modern enraged portrait. So it's what you would expect. It doesn't look like classic Kirby. It looks like a modernized take on the Hulk. He's screaming. You can see those eyes. They have so much rage behind them. And this portrait really shows you the inside of the mouth more. You can see that red tongue. You can see more of his teeth. And it's just another option. Do you want to go Silver Age or do you want to go modern age? Now you'll notice with this picture, there is no neck seam. So this is just not a different portrait type of situation. It's going to be an entirely different torso, which is amazing. It really helps to hide those seams, so you have a clean transition from the body to the portrait. Now here we can see the base really up close here. You have Bruce Banner with that nuclear explosion behind him. In the front, you have villains, man. You have Juggernaut, you have Abomination. It looks like a bunch of big bads that the Hulk goes up against. The other side has another transformation, kind of really showing Banner transforming into the Hulk. And again, the same price of about $2,200. Now it's not just a portrait change on the modern. You can see that the torso also has 2 clenched fists, so a little bit of a difference between torsos as well. That would have been a missed opportunity had they not done that. All right, guys, last one for the Green Hulk. We've got what they're calling the classic version. Now this one is a little bit of a mix between both, right? He's not as enraged. He doesn't have that classic Silver Age look, but he's just got gritted teeth. He still has that open left hand palm, but this time his right hand has an open hand as well. So again, really smart to do subtle differences on the torso. I mean, you're switching out the whole thing. You might as well make it different. And this one has a huge pronounced vein going from his chest to his forearm. That looks awesome. And I like how it gets to that yellowish tinge on the inside of his palm there. Now, if you can't make a decision on all three, they do have a Premier Edition that comes with all three portraits. Now, this one comes at a much larger price tag. Think about it. If you bought each of those separately, that would be what, $6,600? So for 4,299 Singapore dollars, which is about 3,150 USD, you get all three torso switch outs, which makes a lot of sense. They're not sending you the bottom half of the torso, the base 3 different times. You're just doing those 3 different torso switch outs. And let's see if it comes with any type of pedestal that you can display the other 2 torsos on, because that's my big thing with switch outs. Like, if you're not using it, it just goes back in the box here. It doesn't say or have any pictures for that, so I'm not sure if that's going to include it. Now, there is a max edition size of 699 for all 3 of the Green Hulk statues, including the Premier Edition. So I'm assuming they're just going to make 599 total, and they probably plan to not sell out in the set. So that is the Green Hulk options, but there's also a Gray Hulk option as well that retails a little bit more and has 100 less on the edition size. 599 of these are planned to be made, and it retails 3,299 Singapore dollars, which is about 2,400 USD. Now, old school Sideshow collectors will remember that Hulk premium format, that the gray, more limited edition one became super grail status, and I feel like they're kind of trying to tap into that here. It does come with a new portrait, as you can see. It's almost like a Jack Kirby Silver Age look as well. The open left hand, the closed right hand, so very similar to the classic Green Hulk version, but a little bit different. He's got those bigger eyebrows there, and obviously the paint scheme is much different. You have a lot of brown highlights on the Gray Hulk skin with the blue jeans. Texturing is amazing. You can see a close-up of the foot here that we didn't really see with the Green Hulk. You have the dirt from the desert going onto the feet as well, those dirty toenails, the veins in the feet as well. It looks great, and it's the 4th option here for the Hulk. So this video is brought to you by THATSPIDERMANBOOTH.com. That Spider-Man booth is now doing subscription boxes, and they have some great exclusives for the month of December. They got a Ninja Funk issue 2 secret Christmas cover. It's an Alex Cormack exclusive with concept art by JPG himself and Molly Wood. They did 250 regulars, 100 foils, and there's a 1 out of 1 medal. Cover has not been revealed yet. Also, will include an Alpha Betas one, same cover artist, Alex Cormack, who has that Rick and Morty style. Another concept by JPG McFly, which they made 600 regulars, 100 foils, and another 1 out of 1 medal. Make sure to visit ThatSpidermanBooth.com and subscribe to their subscription box. So, what's the big decision? Now with me, I don't need 2 humongous Hulk pieces. I've gone down that route where I've had multiple Hulk statues in these different types of variants, and I don't feel like I need 3 different torsos. I feel like you're gonna pick one to display it with, so you might as well just pick one to buy it, right? Why do I need all 3? How often am I gonna dig out that other torso and switch it out? So looking at these pieces, I'm leaning more towards that classic Hulk, the Jack Kirby inspired Hulk. I don't know if the Rage one is gonna go as well with the Captain America, the Thor, even the Magneto from this line. I don't know if you want to consider the Magneto part of the line. Anyway, the Avengers line has that stoic museum type pose, so I don't think the Rage portrait will really go well with that. And then it's going to put it between the modern and the classic. I think I'm going to go classic. Try to save a little bit of money where I can. I think that's where I'm going to go with this, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Which is your favorite out of the Green Hulk options? Is it worth it to get that Premier Edition to get all 3? And then Gray Hulk is cool, but do I really need to spend, what is it, another $2,500 plus whatever the shipping is going to be just to have a different paint job? Those are my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Appreciate you watching, and stay minty fresh. Peace.
DJ Links.